Hello everyone, it is so stinking hot in this school. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive it. So I have now moved my stage, which was going horizontal, so now it's vertical. It's skinnier. And then I have 2 round tables on either side. That's what I've done so far. Another thing that I would like to do is, because this is the fantasy room, so I'm gonna put moss all along around the whiteboard. I'm gonna put it up above where the books are, the book pages are. All of that's gonna have moss, and I'm thinking like maybe some butterflies or something to that extent to kind of make it that magical feel. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think about that piece of it. One of my partners actually is coming, and she is bringing me a soda, which I'm so thankful for because I need a soda. So she's gonna bring me something to drink, and I think we're gonna sit down and just kind of talk schedules. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit of my room at least cleaned out, just a tad bit, because it's a little bit messy. So I'm gonna do that, and before I leave, I am gonna powwow with all of you guys. Maybe I might just do it at home because it's so hot here, so we'll see. Let's see how much stuff I can actually get done. So y'all, have a little bit of a problem. The cattails are shedding, and they've gone everywhere. Every time I move something, it all flies everywhere. I need to do that. Note to self, I'm doing that. Decided on putting some of the cushions down here, which would be a nice spot because I'm not going to end up using this space over here. So I'm going to put some of the cushions here, and then I'm also going to have the mailboxes up here, which I think is going to be really nice for them to be able to get to. May end up putting like a few stools or something to that extent over there. I'm not sure yet. But so far it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to stand in some sort of light to be able to talk to you guys. But it is so unbelievably hot in this room that I had to turn the lights off because it's like incredibly unbearable. Like, as much as like I want to be at school, the minute that I get here, I start to feel very, very tired because, you know, the heat just starts to drain you, and it's just not fun. Anyways, so I've gotten a little bit of work done. My partner is here, so what we're planning on doing is being able to sit down for a little bit and look at our schedules. So we did get our schedules, and we're gonna start kind of mapping some things out, figuring out when we're gonna be doing certain bits and pieces, and I would really like to have that so that I can start making a few things. Because I have a board, because I have a board that's over here on this side, the small skinny one, that I want to be able to put their house scores on, and then I have in the front there where I want to be able to put their schedule that they have for the day. So I want to get all that stuff to get started, especially since next week I'm not going to be able to be in here. That'll give me some things to be able to work on at home, you know what I mean? Like, I can at least like work on the computer, I can print them, I can laminate them, that kind of thing. So I would like to get that done. My 2 boys are here, which they're actually being pretty good. And hopefully with the rain that's coming right now, because it is a little bit rainy, it'll start to kind of cool everything off. But I'm gonna go, we're all gonna camp out in her room because her room is a little bit cooler than everybody else's. I'm gonna take my fan power along with her fan power, and we're gonna combine fan power to be able to deal with the heat. Oh my gosh, there's a huge bug that's in my room. I'm suddenly very sleepy. I had a hard start this morning. Like, I was not wanting to get up. Gotten up and made coffee. Started falling asleep on the couch with coffee in my hand.
Oh no.
It was really bad. It's raining. And the power just went out. So now we're just sitting in the dark waiting for this thing to get going. Although we do have a laptop. So It's actually a really big storm. It's crazy. We're actually getting a nice rain, and it's also made the entire building feel, I mean, like what, 5 or 6 degrees at least cooler in here. It's awesome. It feels so much better, and at least we're able to get some work done. Although this little guy is not cooperating very well. Oh, look at that pout phase. We've actually had some flash flood warnings happening, and my poor brother-in-law, his shop has gotten so much water, which is not good for him. So yeah, it's not good. I think I'm just gonna wait it out because we're getting a lot of pictures from people just showing like really bad flooding. So I'm just gonna kind of hang it out here until maybe it stops raining. I don't know if I should just go home or if I should just wait it out. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to get in touch with my husband and I can't get in touch with him, so that's not good either. I'm getting things put up in my room, which is making me feel better. And we got our schedule completely mapped out. And we've got budget money completely mapped out, which is also fantastic for us. Okay, so I have been able to get a few things put up. I got some of the little bits and pieces just around my classroom kind of laid out so that I can get some of those together. I did take off all of the paper on the bulletin board, so bulletin boards are now opened up. I have to fix the I and the E because they were falling down, but other than that, everything's kind of coming together nicely. What's nice is that I don't have like a ton of decorating to do in this room, although I do have like a little bit because we're changing the theme just around a little bit more. It's not Harry Potter, it's more fantasy. But it's not a ton of work that I'm gonna have to get done. Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, and I told you guys that I was going to talk to you about some of the changes that were going to be happening to the MAC team. And I got home, actually I got a phone call while I was at school, and it was storming, and my husband said that there was a leak in our ceiling of the house that we just purchased. So it was a little bit of a bummer, and we had to kind of deal with some of that. Hashtag new homeowners probs. Which is a little bit of a pain, but it's gonna be okay. Everything in life happens for a reason, so I'm just gonna keep chugging on with as much positivity and smiles on my face as possible. So I have just recently woken up, you can tell because I'm looking a hot mess, but I did want to sit down and talk to you guys a little bit about the changes. So I, over the past 2 weeks of just kind of being at home, have been thinking a lot about our setup. What is that? What is that? Like, you're so loud. So I've been thinking about the changes over the last 2 weeks that I've been at home and haven't been going to school, just about our setup. And after a lot of consideration, a lot of thoughts, talking with my partners, I've ended up deciding that I'm going to end up staying in my classroom. So I will not be housing like my station in my partner's room. I will actually have my classroom, and I'm going to have my little setup to where I can hold small groups. For the students who will be with me during specific times of the day, they're gonna have opportunities to be on benches. We're gonna figure out some way of getting benches for them. We're also gonna have lots of cushions, lots of pillows, lots of like bean bags and things like that I'm hopefully going to be able to find. But we're gonna leave the space open as possible because we would still like to have some activities where we're doing everything together as like their 4 houses. So with that in mind, I've decided to kind of keep that big open space, and then I ended up turning my stage, and I've placed 2 small round tables on either side, and those round tables are going to house for my groups. So I will essentially be teaching up in the front, and the rest of the kids are going to be pretty much in the back, kind of doing their thing and getting their work done. Now, the way that our schedule works out, I think we're only doing chunks of like an hour maybe. So our first like instructional block is going to be math, and it's an hour and 10 minutes, and then we go to lunch. And then after lunch we come back and we have reading and we're gonna have writing and our content area. So writing is gonna be about 40 minutes, content is gonna be about 40 minutes. And then we'll have reading block, which will end up being, so the kids will be able to move during those 2 times. And then they're gonna have their reading block, which is an hour and 20-30 minutes, something to that extent, that they'll be in like another spot again. And then we'll all be shifting and moving as well. So it is going to work out. It is gonna work out, and I'm feeling a little bit better about it. And as much as like I love my partners, I love my partners, I also have to remember that I've been teaching by myself for 5 years, and I am just afraid. I've never been in a position where I've co-taught, so I was a little bit weary and a little nervous that it just wasn't going to be what I wanted it to be. Like I just didn't want relationships to have I didn't want us to have hardships because of this. So it'll cut down how many we have in each class size, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. So that's the big change that we are doing, is we are going to have 3 rooms, but 1 room is still going to be extremely empty, and I'm still looking for a grass carpet, which I did measurements last night, because the one that I want is 6.5 by 10. I would need 2 of those suckers, and both of them are $150. Don't know if that's gonna happen, so we'll see how that ends up going. But I did want to tell you guys a little bit of news. Let me know what you think down below. It is going to be a little bit of change to it, but still the kids are going to be able to interact. So we first said that we were going to have our house meetings, like a morning meeting together every single day. But now we're kind of playing with the idea of starting the week and ending the week together, but then during the middle of the week we'll have like our individual houses. Not sure how it's going to end up playing out, but we'll see. So wanted to share that with you guys, and then I will be heading to the school, so I'll see you once we get there later on today. Good morning, everyone. So it is Wednesday morning, and I just got done bright light. I just got done filming the intro to a video that I'm gonna have go up tomorrow morning. So I did a collaboration with CJ, which is Real Rap with Reynolds on YouTube, and it's going up tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, because we had such a great conversation. It was such a pleasure, like, meeting him and just kind of talking to him about all things, you know, teaching. It was really great. So I just filmed, there's my light, there's my camera. But I just filmed that kind of the intro beginning part of it, because I think we were really excited when we started the video. I didn't do a lot of explaining of what it was about, so I need to do like a little quick intro for that video. Gonna get that going for tomorrow morning, which is gonna be really exciting, and then this vlog will be up on Saturday. I'm feeling really out of breath. I don't know why. So I am gonna be heading out to the school with the kids for just a little bit, and then I need to stop at the grocery store. I actually put my table out. Do you guys see that? I haven't shown you some of the house things that we've done, so let me show you really fast. I put a plant there. That's all I got. That's all that happened right there. But we ended up deciding to go ahead and bring out the table and place it out here, which you can still see some of the remnants of my child's eating from breakfast this morning. And he also decided that he was going to dress up as a dinosaur and leave all his stuff everywhere. I found this, as you can see my child's sock, but I found this carpet, this little rug right here at Gabe's, and it was $30. Y'all, that's such a great deal for a carpet. I was so excited to be able to see it, and it's such a great quality carpet as well. Like, I really like it. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be one that's going to be able to stay, because it's too small. Like, with the benches pulled out for us to be able to sit on it, it's almost coming off of the rug, which is a little bit of a bummer. So it is what it is. But at least we have a table that we've been eating on, which has been nice. Do you want to know what the saddest part about the changes that we are making is that my kids finally got used to going into the other room, thinking that that's mommy's classroom, and now we're going back into this room. Poor babies. They are so confused with everything that's happening right now. So So I'm really excited to be able to share this with all of you. A company called Luidia reached out to me and asked me to do a review on their product. They have something called the EBeam Smart Marker, and what it is it records everything that you write on a whiteboard or a hard flat surface, and it will record it live. You can stream it out as you're writing things, which is really cool, and you can save them. At the very beginning, thought, okay, like I've had things with technology before, and sometimes they work out really good. Like I have a love-hate relationship with technology because technology always seems to fail you sometimes. But because my district is so into technology and being able to use that in the classroom, we have one-to-one iPads, which we are very thankful for and blessed with. So I was like, you know what? That's fine, go ahead and send it out. I will look at it, see if I like it, and review it out. So the way this works is that the company sent me the actual marker. They do not tell me anything to say with this. They literally just want to know what I think about their product and be able to share it with all of you. So I saw it and I'm like, okay, this might be pretty cool. I'm not really sure. And y'all, when I opened it and I started playing with it for the first time, like, because I had to like get the hang of it first before I showed it to all of you, I am so flipping excited about it. Like, I cannot even express to you how cool this product actually is. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly everything that comes in the box. So this is the empty box. I actually took everything out and it's inside of this like little box that it comes in. And inside of it, you actually get this little, it comes with like a case. This right here is your sensor, and then this is your marker. This is what helps to be able to record everything that you're writing on your whiteboard, and then this is what you actually use to be able to write on your whiteboard. And there's an actual like expo marker inside of this, so you can change it out whenever you are wanting to change it with like colors or however you want to do it. And it also comes with a cord to be able to charge it with, so you can just plug that in and have it charging in your little area. I have a little area actually right there that I keep it charged at now, and it's perfect because now whenever I go to write on my whiteboard, I'll have that right there by my hand, so it's perfect. Yay. It'll also come with an eraser, which looks like this, and it's cool because it buzzes when you push. That's telling you that it's working. That's how it's kind of picking up. That's what allows this sensor right here to be able to pick it up. So it comes with a little eraser, and it has like these little pads that you can take on and off so that you can change them out to be able to erase things on your whiteboard. So if your whiteboard isn't magnetic, it'll come with these little magnets that you can stick with like a command strip, so you can stick it on your board or wherever you're going to be using it. If you are a non-Mac user, you have to have this little USB drive in order for it to be able to connect and respond to your computer. And then it also comes with a lot of the adapters, so if you're in other places that is not US. I'm excited to be able to show you guys and tell you guys how this all works. So what's really cool is everything that I end up writing on my whiteboard, I can actually have it copied, and then I can save it as an actual file. Here's my plans on how I want to use this. I want to be able to use this as for my anchor charts. So anything that I create for my anchor charts for my kids to be able to go back and review, now I can make all my anchor charts paperless, which is really cool because then I can just post it onto our Schoology websites. The kids can access it at all times, and it's almost like live feed because they can see me actually writing it, which is really cool, and talking it through. I wonder if I can even like go through and do like a voiceover and like record over it so that the kids are really getting some more information from it, which I think would be even more amazing. You can also have your kids be able to watch on their iPads everything that you're doing. So you can create a meeting, and in this meeting everybody joins in and they're watching you writing on this whiteboard surface. They can also add edits. Now you can stop them from doing it, but they can also go through and mark things off, and it's very interactive, and they can add edits to it, which I also think is really cool. So let's say if I'm doing like math and I'm wanting to do this like math problem, the kids can actually interact with this whiteboard and complete a math problem. I will go ahead and note that as I was working with this and playing around with it, we did notice that when you're writing with it, if you write really fast, you're gonna experience some type of a lag with it. So you have to kind of write, you know, just like a normal, slow, just kind of making sure that your handwriting looks pretty good type of writing. But if you're trying to write like chicken scratch, it's not going to pick up as quickly onto your computer, so you're going to experience some type of a lag there, which for me isn't such a big deal because I do like to make sure that my charts and everything looks fairly decent. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and show you. I'm so excited to be able to show you this. I think you guys are really gonna love this. So really quick, let me go ahead and mention about the pen, because I did forget to mention the pen before we start like playing with it. So this is what the pen looks like. And up here in like the fatter portion, so I call this like the fatter portion, there is a little button where you can clip, and inside you're gonna see that there is just literally a marker. Literally, it's an Expo marker, and you can change it out, use any kind of marker, and I even think you can use a Sharpie with it if you're gonna do it with like paper. So you place your Sharpie in there, you close it up, and then it comes with a cap for you to be able to protect it with. So you can close it like that. So this is what I'm actually gonna use, and you'll be able to hear that when I push it down, the buzzing is like incredibly satisfying, because when it's buzzing, you can tell that it's working. So I really like the buzzing sound. Did you see that? Did you see how everything I have written up there is also right here, which I think is so cool. So let me go ahead and also tell you that you can also do a couple of different things with this little button here. So as you're working and doing things there, you can also duplicate it by holding this little button down for 3 seconds. So watch.
Page duplicated.
You can also just do a new page.
New page.
Simply just by pressing it one time. Like, I can't even express to you how cool I think this is. I am really excited about this. So I also want to show you what it looks like to be able to erase it, because you can erase everything that you end up writing on your board, and it'll also erase right here on your screen as well. So let me show you guys that too. That is downright one of the coolest products you have ever seen. I am so excited to be able to use this within my classroom this year. Like, I have it set up, like, y'all, I'm ready to use it. So I am really excited about this. I want to know what you guys think as well. Please let me know what you think I could be using this for. I had the idea of using it for anchor charts, also using it for like math problems and that type of thing. But what are some other things that you think I can use this for? So the kids can actually see the streaming, they can participate, it's interactive. I can use it as a whiteboard, and then save everything, which I think is also phenomenal. But I would love to know if you guys have any other ideas of how I could be using this next year. So I am gonna be using it. You guys are definitely gonna see me use this. So make sure, if you think that this product is really interesting, I'm gonna leave all of their links down below, guys. So be sure to go and check it out, because I really and truly believe that this is a great product. If it continues working the way that it's working now, it's gonna be phenomenal, and it's gonna be an everyday staple for me in my classroom. Go down below, check out all of their links, and go and learn a little bit more about it. You guys can write a grant for this. Go and ask your principals and see if you can get one of these to try it inside of your classroom. And then let me know if you're able to get that and try it out, and we can kind of chit chat together about it. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go see if I can find my principal now so that I can show him this product, because I think he needs to see this. All right, so I just showed my principal the smart marker, and he is really excited about it too. So that makes me even more excited to be able to use it. And I guess like once I kind of get it rolling inside of the classroom, I'm gonna like let him know so that he can come out and observe it and see how it works. I'm really excited about it. Y'all, I've never been so excited about something like this as much as I'm excited about it. Like, I really am. I think there's so much potential with it. Like, imagine even using it with like parents who don't understand how to work math problems. If you're just doing one of these, you can upload it and have the parents be able to go and view it. So powerful. Such a great tool. At this point, I need to start doing like the decorating pieces of it. I just don't have all of my materials yet. What's up, baby? You want to go home? All right, baby, we'll go home. So I guess not, we're not staying very long. So So I've tried to spend the last couple of minutes that I'm gonna be here thinking about what are some of the things that I need to be happening next, because I am feeling just a little bit overwhelmed with everything that's going on in my life at the moment. So here's what I've done is I made some lists up on my board. I did 2 different lists. I did a to-do and then I did a need. So I need moss because I want to put moss around on the pages and then around the whiteboard. Maybe like some type of butterflies maybe that I can make or something to be able to kind of integrate those here to make it feel fantasy versus campy. Twigs, because here above it's going to have like the twigs is going to arch over this window. Big green rug for the middle, command strips, command hooks just to be able to put things up, and then vines. So I wanted to incorporate some type of vine kind of growing onto the brick wall in the very back, so I want to see about maybe doing some of that too. I also need to look into that I did not put in there. Oh, that one doesn't work. I also need to do on seating. So maybe like benches, stools, bean bags, lap desks, rugs. Okay, so I added that in there. And then to do is I need to do my house board and then also finish my student materials spots. I probably need to think a little bit more about how I'm going to be using this little piece as well. I guess maybe I can work on that as well. So there's kind of my plans on what I'm going to be doing. Now I'm starting to feel just a little bit more organized on what is it that I'm going to be getting done for the next little bit, or what I need to be focusing on, because I tend to go all over the place if I don't try to get as focused as possible. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna start heading out. I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys at home. I still have some other things that I really wanted to show you and kind of update you with the house and just how things are going. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the basement, so the basement has kind of been a little bit of a it hasn't gone so well for me. So we just got done talking with a friend of the family who came to look at our floors because we're wanting to redo like the tile in the kitchen inside of the bathroom as well. So we're probably gonna go off to look for tile, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. But we still have so much work to do with it, between getting like all the paint done and then also doing countertops, which I think we've ended up deciding on a butcher block countertop. I really like the design and the look of it, so I'm excited to start kind of picking out like their final product so that we can start getting our kitchen put together. I actually made a dinner last night, y'all, which I was very excited about. So this morning what I have been working on is I've actually started kind of cleaning off my little cart. Look at literally all the junk that I've had on this cart. So now I've been trying to get it a little bit cleaned up and only placing some of the essential things that I want to keep on it. We don't have any side tables in our bedroom, so I'm not sure if I want to get side tables yet. I haven't decided on that yet. So in the meantime, why not use the Target cart that I purchased? I feel like it works really. Look how cute that looks. It actually looks really cute. I'm pretty impressed with what I've done so far. So like I've picked out a couple of books. Like I have this book that I'm reading for math right now. This is kind of a little journal that I keep, a little plant to make it look cute. I mean, why not? A lamp, and then I have a few of my like journals and books and stuff here. I did want to place like makeup in it, but I don't have anything like for my makeup stuff yet. So we're gonna see. But I've been very, very excited and impressed with my little cart. I think it looks really cute. On a second note, you guys are gonna notice that I cut my hair. You're all probably saying, why, Bridget? Why in the world did you cut your hair? And y'all, I don't know if you notice, and I'm just gonna be extremely real with all of you, but I am extremely self-conscious about my hair. I don't like my hair. Ever since I had my first son, my hair has been falling out like crazy. And when I had my second son, it came out even worse. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I've tried everything. Like, I've tried the pill, like the biotin, like the hair, skin, and nails pills. I've tried, I've looked up to see if it's my thyroid, which it's not. I've done like the hair treatments and things like that, and none of that helps. And lately it has, and I don't know if this is like hormones or something, but lately my hair has now been breaking really bad. So it gets really thin and like stringy. It starts off good, and then as you go down, like bits and pieces will start to kind of fall off. So you can always see like all of these different layers of breakage that's happening in my hair. So I am very, very, very self-conscious about that. I know that you guys probably get really irritated with me like playing with my hair, but that's also because I have like a screen right here in front of me to make sure that like I'm in camera, and it's really hard to not focus on something that you're really self-conscious about. So I'm sorry that I do it. I try really hard not to do it sometimes. It really honestly depends on my hair day. Like if I'm having a semi-okay day with my hair and I'm pretty pleased with it overall, I won't play with it as much. But on a day like even today, I feel just very like self-conscious. Like I feel like it doesn't look good, and it looks bad, and I'm getting older, and I'm had children, and yeah. So I cut my hair off last night. I was just like, I'm done with it looking so like stringy. And I think it was because of the video that I did with CJ. I was sitting back and I was like watching the video, and y'all, as I'm like sitting there watching this video, I'm like cringing at my hair, thinking that it looks so bad. So I had to go short again, but it looks semi-okay. I don't know. But yeah. So I have to do a couple of things. Right now what I want to do is I need to reprint my A5 planner because I don't have any inserts for these months. Like, so I haven't had anything for July. I didn't have from July to December printed. I only printed up to June because I told you guys I don't like to keep like a ton of months in my planner. So now I need to print that, get my A5 planner going, because I have, here are my kids, because I have nothing to keep me organized as far as things that I need to get done, which is like really, really irritating me. Then I have to figure out what am I going to do with all this mess. If you guys, let me know what you guys have for makeup. So right now, let me see if I can pick this up with one hand. Right now I have this like Vera Bradley bag, just a cosmetic bag to put just makeup that I use, and typically I like to sit on the floor because we only have one bathroom. I can't hog up the bathroom all the time because my husband and my kids would not appreciate that. So I would like sit down here, which is why I put my brushes right here, so I can sit down and do my makeup, and plus I have really good light right here, which works out really great. But if you know something that I can like place here, I've seen like those acrylic drawers or something like that you can get. I might look into maybe some of those to be able to just kind of put my little bits of makeup. I don't wear a ton of makeup, especially like right now during the summer. I literally just stuck concealer. No, yeah, I just have foundation on, and then I put bronzer, like the, what is it called? I can't even think right now. It's the It Cosmetics. It is, yeah, it's like a bronzer. So I use a bronzer, and like y'all, I literally will use it for my eyes, my cheeks, everything. And I go and I'm done because it's just so stinking hot and I feel like everything melts off. Anyways, so I'm gonna go grab my planner, and I think I'm gonna actually switch it up. So I came across my Kiki K, which I'm gonna go grab my Kiki K because it's downstairs in my bag. So let's go together. Do you hear children? I wonder where they went. They're very quiet right now. What are they doing? Oh, they're eating. Okay, so let me get my bag. Let me also show you. Here's my son. Look at this. Did I show you guys this wall? I can't even remember if I showed you the wall. So we ended up using, we used plywood to be able, it's like a, babe, is it a red oak? I think so, yeah. I think it was a red oak plywood that we ended up using for this wall, and it looks really good. It actually only has one coat of primer on it right now. We haven't decided whether or not we want to paint it. I almost like the distressed look of it, so we're gonna end up painting everything else first before we decide on this. But I did want to show you guys this because this is one of the little bits of progress that we've made so far. Having a house is a lot of work. Okay, I closed the door because the kids will come in and run after me. So like I was saying, while I was like cleaning downstairs in the basement, I came across some of my old planners that I used to have. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I've had Kiki K's before. So I have this pink Kiki K, which y'all, it's so pretty and it is in such great condition. I love this one, which is in size A5. And then I also have the smaller one, which is the personal size. It's so pretty. Look at that. I mean, the color of it is gorgeous. I like this one better than I like the pink one, but it's just a little bit too small, especially when I'm trying to write my to-dos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just use this for a little while instead of using the ARC A5 system that I have. I love the A5 ARC system. I just want to have this because I think it's pretty. And I also want to show you the things that I have inside of it. So I open it up and I still have a few things in here. Usually I would keep like some thank you cards over here. Right now I have a few gift cards in there. The first little tab, and I made these tabs one day. I don't remember when. Apparently it was probably about a year ago. But I have like the little calendar one. I just took a picture and put it on with washi, and y'all, I just laminated these. So that's the calendar, which right now it doesn't have a calendar in it. Well, it has one of my old ones. And then I have a little bag to be able to keep receipts in there. This one was for school, so anything that I do for school, you can see that this has 2016. Same idea that I do with my teacher planner. And all of that goes in here. This is how I did all my planning. And then I have my reading, which doesn't have anything in it. My book that I've been working on, this one is blank, and then I have like some top tabs as well. But I made all these little dividers and they're super cute. Like, I just can't believe that I have not used it that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and print out my A5 planner and then hole punch them so that I can have them for this one. It'll be cute. Here is my A5 planner, and this is available in my shop if you guys want to go and grab something a little bit smaller for your to-dos. I like it because it just helps me be able to keep track of everything, but this is kind of how you would be able to print it. So I'm going to go ahead and print this out so that I can get it bound up, because right now it's printed out for a ARC system, so the holes are just different, so I need to reprint it so that I can have it for my Kiki K that I have. Finally printed out. Here's the planner. It's all printed out. I actually went through and also cut it. So I just used my Frisker's cut that I have, just a small cutter, to be able to slice it in half. And now I can go through and start hole punching it. So for this hole punch, you have to have the 3 kind of together, so you have just a 6 hole punch. This is the one that I use. I found it off of Amazon, and this one works really well. Only thing is you want to just make sure that you have the exact same distance from here and then up here as well. So I mean, other than that, it's not difficult to actually use. I've enjoyed using this one better than the other one that I had. I actually had a small black one, but I had way too many mistakes with that one. I don't have as many mistakes with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and hole punch this while I watch Fixer Upper. This is when I get in trouble, because then I'm like, honey, let's do this, and honey, let's do this. Y'all, it's gonna get me in trouble. Okay, so I'm gonna hole punch this, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the very end. All right, now we have the final product. So it's the 2017 planner. It goes all the way to December. So I have my year at a glance, and then my goals and contact information if I want to keep any contacts in here. Typically it's like businesses or something to that extent that I like to keep in there. Communication log, just for if I do call a parent or something, I want to be sure that I write it in here so I don't forget. Because I typically don't carry like my teacher planner with me back and forth. So I have a few of those. Account information, same thing. This is more for like my bills and things like that. And then my dates to remember, like always. I have a spot for notes. And then I have my planning. So this is somewhat similar to what I have in my teacher planner. You have a goal for the month. You have your 5 monthly tasks, and then you have your important dates that you want to keep here. You can keep your reading list down here. And then you have your monthly spread. So there's the monthly spread. And then here is the weekly. Typically I will do, I have various stickers that I will end up using. At the beginning of the week, I will use some sort of project planning ones, and then I have my top 3 stickers that I will use to kind of help me kind of map out my week for what I'm going to do. And then this will either usually be video stuff that I'm doing, or it'll have like my food as far as what I'm cooking for the week down here. But it's very simple, nothing too fancy, but it actually works really, really well for me. And then you also have it down here where it has the calendar. It has the week highlighted so you know which week that you are in for that month. But yeah, so then it goes, once you have, at the end of every single month, you have task trackers. So if you want to do like a to-do list for the month, you can have a running to-do list here, and then it leads in right into the next month. So I have this, and I really, really, really like it. So now I'm going to be able to keep track of all my stuff that I need to get done, because I have not been doing that at all. So now I have that done, which I'm very, very happy I was able to get that done. I was actually starting to get worried that I wasn't going to accomplish anything else today other than cleaning, vacuuming. I need to do laundry. I need to do that. All right. But yeah, so that's all I've gotten done today. But I'm really happy. If you're curious about my A5 planner, I will leave a link down in the description box so you guys can go and check it out. So I have my 2 planners. I will have my teacher planner, which will keep track of like all my lesson plans itself, but this is more of like my to-dos. So my house to-dos, my business to-dos, my my kid to-dos, that type of thing. So all of that will be in there, which I have some doctor's appointments that I got to put in, because summertime for teachers equals lots and lots of time at the doctor's office, because this is the time that we all get all of our kids in. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start filling some of this out, and then I'll chat with you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a channel issue, and I need all of my viewers' help, as much help as I can possibly get. There's someone out on YouTube who is now downloading my videos and is placing it up on their channel. What? This is not me. Don't know who this person is. They do not have a right to be able to download my videos and place it on their channel. So I need, it's like a call of action, teachers. I need for you to go to this person's channel. I'm gonna link it down below. Go to their channel, and we're gonna walk you through on how you can report them so that we can get these videos taken down, because this is not right. I put a lot of hard work into this, and he does not need to be stealing my videos. So I'm about to show you exactly how we can go through and get this guy reported so we can get his channel taken off for taking my videos. So you're gonna go to the link in the description. I'm gonna have this link down below in the description box. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna go to the flag and then click on report user. On report user, you're gonna do impersonation, hit continue. And then you're going to put down, this channel is impersonating a YouTube channel I follow or am familiar with. You're going to put my URL here, and then his URL should be at the bottom. And then all you have to do after that, once you have it all filled out, you'll just hit continue. If you guys can do that, I would so appreciate it, because we have been trying to call YouTube, we've been sending out messages, we've been on message centers, and we cannot get any help with getting these videos taken down. So as many of you who can go out and report this guy for copying my videos, I would so appreciate it. Thanks for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my video here. I'm hoping that we can go look at tile. Cross your fingers, guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it out, subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and I will talk to you guys really, really soon.